Happy Monday. A little bit cold outside again in New York after a decent weekend. We're going to get a little stretch, a little yoga, a little warm up, do a short jog. Then we're going to get a nice upper body pump as we start the week off right. I did an extra yoga session last night. And this Thursday, I think Donnie and I are going to try to get a yoga in. I might be on the road, but don't worry, we'll get beginner yoga in at least once a week. I just don't want to make it redundant. And I want to follow Arnold's Pump Club app. So today is an upper body day. But we're still going to get our yoga. We're still going to get our stretching. Happy Monday, guys. Coming up to downward facing dog. I made a nice big pitcher of Stella Blue dark roast cold brew. Chugged a bunch of it this morning. Really wakes you up. I really like being able to drink cold caffeine in the morning, not hot. Stella Blue, you can also get canned, you can get mocha, you can get cream flavors. It's a good source of protein as well, which blows people's minds. And the coolest thing is, as long as you're buying coffee or cold brew, you may as well help dogs while you're doing it. And that's what Stella Blue offers. Upward facing dog. Really feeling the lower back stretch out. That was one of the reasons I did some extra yoga last night. Keeping that lower back stretched. Coming down into pigeon pose. Pigeon pose really helps open up your hips, which does in turn help with the back and overall flexibility. It's not just to stretch out your glutes or your hip, although it certainly helps with that too. On your butt. Coming into butterfly. At StellaBlueCoffee.com. Please get some Stella Blue. I need sales to spike remarkably because I don't have a promo code. So the only way they can know I'm having an effect is if all of a sudden sales like double. So Florida Nightmare, Ethan, can you each just get, $100,000 worth of coffee today? What do you guys think? Just kidding, kind of. All right, let's get into our crunches. Probably better branding if it's on that side. Get our first 100. We did 500 yesterday. Plus I did a couple hundred extra in my second workout. $50. 75. All right, still going through our warm up here. Good 100 crunches, a little yoga. Still opening up those hips, making sure the lower back is loose before we go for our jog, break a sweat, and then get our real pump in. All right. What's up, Veronica? Good morning. So we're going to get a little jog in. We're going to break a sweat, and then we're going to get into our Arnold's Pump Club upper body pump. And as I mentioned on Twitter, on the road trip, Frank got me into Metallica. So I'm going to be rocking out. some Metallica on this run. woman. I head on the road again. Just over a lap left. Slow it down. The song, not the run. Come on, boy! Crossing 2 miles. And I had a 3 mile plus walk with Frankie today. With that said, we can still do a couple minutes uphill. More sprint march. Get up to 20 minutes overall. Going up to a 15 incline. Doing this incline walk after a run, after yoga, after sit-ups. It's going to really help build up your glutes, calves, hammies, and it helps keep the stomach engaged and burning fat. What's up, Tone? All right, let's go one more minute. Really feeling this. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. All right. My hero. March 2nd. Let's go. Just watch the treadmill. All right, right back.
Yes, sir.
All right, we are getting into our pump club now. We are going to start with cross cables. What I'm going to do here is follow the app rather than my own bullshit and make this stuff actually level in the proper location. What does that set at? 60? What number do I have this at? 15? 15. Beautiful. Frank will be here later today with his pump. So what we're doing is cross cables here rather than bench press. So we're not doing redundant exercises day over day. The more I can limit the amount of times I bench press, I think the more progress we're going to actually see. And as I noted here, I'm going to move the handles so they're actually parallel with like my armpits, opposed to having them straight up, which is how I've typically done it in the past. So again, trusting Arnold's Pump Club app to do it their way, do it the right way, opposed to doing it by my own fly by my shit intuition. All right. So again, we got 4 sets. Got it at 60 pounds, so it's not going to be easy here. Still going to turn my hands at the flex point. Great set. I think I can go up in weight. I'm actually going to go up a solid, go from 60 to 80, which is a legit amount. In between sets, let's do another round of sit-ups. We're at 200. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 29, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 8, 40, 42, 44, 46, 8, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 80, 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 200. All right. All right, we're gonna try with 80s now. This might be too much. It's essentially my whole body weight trying to pull me apart from each side. Strong base. Look at that, trying to pull it forward. Great pump here. Very tough. Very tough. Okay, now we're gonna go with the inverse movement. Some thrusts. This is gonna really work the butt and help stretch out that lower back. Also the hammies. And you can see it's kind of the push opposed to the pull of when we're doing sit-ups. To be honest, I'm not even counting. I'm not listening to music. I'm going purely off feel and flow state. For my Stella blue coffee, dark roast cold brew, supporting dogs while staying lit. And we're gonna bring it in for ball, tight ball. Make sure that back's feeling right. Okay. Third set. Now the question becomes, do I go up again? Do I go up again? We did 80s. Let's get spunky. Let's try 100 on each side. That's 200 pounds. And I weigh about $1.59, maybe $1.60 on a good day, $1.57 on a light day, depending on what time of the day. All that good shit. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. This will be a major pump if we can do it. One of the advantages of cross cables, you can go for heavier weight without risk of dropping it on your head. So let's take advantage of that. 100 pounds on each arm. It's trying to pull me back. Woo! It's trying to pull me back, but my chest was fighting. My chest was fighting. One more set. One more set. One more set, guys. All right, this time we're going to go back to 80s, purely for the sake of form. I think I can handle the 200, but you can see it was pulling me back in a way where my body was kind of flying all over the place. If I do it at 80 pounds, at least I can somewhat neutralize it with my 160-pound body weight. Fourth set. Whew! That felt good. I'm going to do one more set just to make up for that 200-pound one. Even though it was a decent set, I didn't quite get my form right. So I want to make sure I make up for it. All right, one more 80 pounds on each side. My chest is feeling totally blown up, more so than if I benched, because I'm going really heavy weight for my body weight, for my strength. But I don't need a spotter because it's all on tracks. All right, here we go. Last set. Yeah. Oh. Monster set. Monster set. Monster set. All right. Now we're going into wide grip cable row. So what we're going to do here is use our straight bar because my gym's somewhat limited. We're going to lower this a bit. We're going to go over a bench. So right after doing that intense push, no shocker here, Arnold's got us coming right back with a pull. And I just want to make sure we're far back enough to really get my pull. Really, really nice pump today. Not that that's really shocking news or anything, but wow. I can't recommend Arnold's Pump Club app enough. All right. Wide grip. Way too light. So we'll go up in weight, but at least we're activating the muscles this way, getting the form good. See, I can bring it straight to my chest. Very direct motion here, very deliberate motion. Again, really leveraging our cables today. Let's go from 80 up to, we're gonna go to 130. We're gonna add 30 pounds here. All right, 130. Oh, that feels good. That was 10. I wonder if I could put it right there. All right, 130 again. That's 2 sets. Sorry, that's 3 sets. We've got 1 more set to go. I got a sub out machine shoulder press or something else. machine shoulder press. What can I replace that with? You guys are seeing how the app works in real time. Standing overhead dumbbell press. That works. So next up is the dumbbell press. Okay. Last set. Woo! Holy Toledo. Is that the saying? Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo. We're working today, guys. Ain't no doubt about that. Now we're going into another Arnold favorite. Overhead presses. So what I'm going to try to do here is start a little bit on the heavy side, and then I'm going to go down a little in weight because we got 4 sets. Overhead press is exactly what it sounds like. Be right here, ready to go straight up. $35s. Nine, 10. We're at, I believe, 300 sit-ups. So we've got 4 sets of those. We're going to do a set of 100 sit-ups here. Try to let our arms rest before we get our next 3 sets in there. $50. 70. 80. 90. 500 or 400. I'm not even sure. Put some music back on. See what that can do for my set here. Been listening to an acoustic version of There Goes My Hero. It's kind of a banger. Super slowed down. There goes my hero. All right, rock me Amadeus. German song Frank taught me. That is a tribute song to Mozart, whose middle name was Amadeus. All right, shoulder press the second set. Whew. Third set. One set left. All right, last set. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. Great set. Great set, great set. All right, next exercise. Dumbbell lateral raises. Down to 3 sets. Oh my God. I was supposed to be doing 3 sets for all of these, and I've been doing 4 sets.
Oopsie daisy. All right, well, I'll start doing 3 sets now. Got lats. Start with 15s. So again, what we're obviously doing is going from the push to the pull, just in a different type of form. But that same principle we've been working this whole time with Arnold's Pump Club, constantly going back and forth between pushes and pulls. And it's really working. It's really helping build up muscle in a symmetrical whole way across the front and back and sides of each muscle group. All right, we're gonna go down to 10s because let's be honest with ourselves, our arms are getting fried and we wanna prioritize good form and slow reps here. Let's get 8 quality. Even at 10 pounds, when you do the form properly, holy cow, does that burn. Especially after having done our presses, our rows, our overhead presses. The shoulders right now are feeling totally filled up, pumped up, juiced up, jacked up. We got 1 set left here. Great workout here. Great pump club today. Gonna go for the 10s one more time. Palms are facing outward and straight up. All right. Shoulders should be absolutely on fire at this point, guys, as we now move into our seated tricep overhead. Let me just check the app again. Sorry. Yeah, triceps supersetted with hammers, hammer curls. So we can go right here. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. So first, seated overhead tricep. Gonna grab a 20, nothing crazy. Let me sit on the part of the bench that's actually flat. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. All right. We're going to go right behind our head. Get deep. Again, prioritizing form, not weight. especially when we're lifting stuff behind our head, can be risky for the shoulders, so you want to really make sure your form is perfect. And we're going to superset that with some hammer curls. Hammers, let's grab 35s. Go pretty heavy here. All right, second set. Hammer curls. Oh, hammer curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, last set on triceps. I'm dizzy. Arnold's Pump Club's got me today. Arnold, you dog. You dog, Arnold, you dog. Really nice. All right, last set on our hammer curls. $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. That was some heavy ass work. All right, now we got reverse curls to finish out what has been a fantastic workout. Arnold's Pump Club, baby. Woo! This was a upper body workout. I believe I'm in phase 3 or maybe just entered phase 4 of the workout expert level program I'm in. And you can hear I'm out of breath, which would rarely happen when I was doing my own stuff, my own workouts. But we did yoga. We ran a couple miles. We got in about 500 crunches. And then we did bench on the cables. We did wide rows. We did shoulder presses. We did lat raises, tricep extensions, curls. Really great push, pull sequence. All right, so now we're doing reverse curls. Now this is one that is gonna take practice. It's not an easy move. Let me grab my drink. And if you can't get your hips up in the air, that's totally normal. You gotta start by just putting your legs up in the air. But don't get discouraged early. That's the mistake most people make with most of these exercises. You're not supposed to be able to do stuff perfectly right away. You gotta practice. You gotta start somewhere. So if you've never done it before, the way to start is just getting flat on your back and trying to lift your feet. And once you get better at lifting your feet, you can get to a point where you actually crunch your whole body backward, getting the hips off the ground. Hold. That's one set. All right, second set.
Making a Stella Blue commercial with all these clips from today. All right, that's more than 2 and 3 sets. All right, let's go. Third set. First, let's do more crunches. One hundred. All right. Great workout today, guys. Holy shit. We really went at it. What we'll do is one last set of hammer curls.
50 pounds. Those are some 50-pound curls, baby. Let's actually do one quick. Better hang all this up. Otherwise Frank will get upset later. Okay. All right. What a workout, guys. Great day. Great workout. Get after your week. Have a big Monday. Don't take no shit from nobody. We're going to get a lot done. Got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Love you guys. Love Stella Blue. Whew. The cold brew got me going today. Fantastic workout. Enjoy your Monday. Love you all. See you later.